2 days before I met with Thomas, I went to see the wolf at his office, which is on the top floor of an art supply warehouse in Ramapo. I'd only been there one time before, and that was for a Christmas party when my husband was still alive. The place was all tinseled up with a huge tree and everything. I drank too much, which is like 2 drinks. Cheap date, right? But I don't remember that much about the place. When I do have to meet with the wolf, which is almost never, everything between us is done on phone. When we meet, it's usually at a diner or sometimes the parking lot behind the health food store. So I had never, just the two of us, been in his office without, the tree, the bar, the people. But now, without the party, I could see that his office was in a long, skinny room. Big windows looking out at warehouses and car repair shops. The room was stacked with picture frames and paintings. I couldn't tell you about the paintings. I didn't even look. Someone told me that the wolf deals in stolen art. Really, really expensive stolen art. His desk is beautiful. Dark, deep wood like chocolate cake. 3 computers, a couple of flat-screen TVs. And then he frowns at me and he says, "Jason Thomas, this is your fish? Who is this guy?" I saw he had Thomas's history up on his screen. "Nobody. 3rd-string Nickelback. What, covers kicks?" And I jumped in. He's the 1st-string punt returner. The wolf poured about 2 fingers of 25-year-old scotch into a crystal glass, handed it to me, and said, "So tell me, Sasha, what are you thinking?" The glass felt so heavy, like I was holding a shot put, but I didn't drink a drop. My head had to be clear, and I needed him to understand my plan. So I took a deep breath, and I let it go. 1, Thomas owed us $100,000. 2, if he couldn't or wouldn't pay us, we could ruin his career by exposing his betting not only on sports, but on his own team. 3, his team had won 3 straight playoff games, and now he would be returning punts for the Giants in the Super Bowl. 4, the game was a virtual pick'em. Half a point spread either way. The teams were dead even in every statistical way you could print out. Offense, defense, special teams. So, 5, a late game turnover would tip the balance and decide the game. And that was it. My spiel was done, so I waited. The wolf was frozen. His face like a rock, dead silent. I could hear a truck loading down in the parking lot, and the wind rattled the windows. His head twitched, and his face started to crease. He smiled. Big, big smile, and then he laughed. He laughed so hard his cough kicked in and his face went red, and I was afraid he was going to choke. I stepped to help him, but he waved me off, still laughing and coughing. He poured a drink for himself and drank. "Sasha, don't be offended. I am not laughing at you because this is funny. I'm laughing at you because it is such a big idea." "Big? Biggest. You want to fix the Super Bowl? Yes? This is what you're saying?" "Yes," I said. "Yes." So the wolf says, "How many times this year has Thomas fumbled a punt?" "Once," I answered. "Who recovered it?" asked the wolf. "He did," I said. "So, Sasha, even if he agrees and, okay, 4th quarter say he fumbles, there is no guarantee that his team does not recover it." "No guarantee, Sasha." Of course. He was right. No guarantee. "Yes," I said. The ball rolling free on the ground could bounce who knows where, but Thomas could influence the fumble, accidentally shove it towards the defense. And anyway, wouldn't that be a huge edge? To have a fumbled ball rolling around? Wasn't it worth it in such a close game to try to tip the odds? That had to be a huge advantage, right? The wolf stared at his glass. Yes, Sasha. If Thomas fumbles late in the game and directs the ball, huge advantage. Huge. But will he do it?